Hello again everybody, welcome back to LilyLuLou. My name's Karen, I'm the Junk Journal Geek, and I'm going to make a start today on an autumn journal. But today's video is going to be a design team project for Sunny Creates using her latest autumn kit. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through of that here for you now, and then we'll crack on and make something for what is going to be my autumn journal. I'm going to use more than one kit in this journal, so but as I say, today we're concentrating on this kit from Sunny Creates. And again, I'd like to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you to Santhony for bearing with me while I haven't been able to craft and record videos. She's been very patient. So this journal kit, I haven't actually counted the pages, but we've got pages and ephemera, as is standard with most of the kits from Sunny Creates. So to start with, we've got these journal cards. We've got 2 landscape and 2 portrait. We have some large tags. Love all the colours in these. We've got some pockets. We have envelopes. We have another smaller tag and an even smaller one, some little tickety things, and a file folder type thing. I'm using a lot of things today. An envelope and some more small tags, some large tickets and some more journaling. You could use these as journal cards or just journaling space, however you wanted to use them. I think these kits are very versatile. Then we've got a couple of postcards as usual, and another tag. So we've got plenty of tags to work with. We've got a smaller pocket here and some tabs and flags, a bingo card, some different shaped tabs. Just, you know, you can mix and match, use these fussy cuts however you wish. We've got, this could be a belly band or a bookmark, more tickets, another pocket or envelope. And then we're on to the pages. So we've got a selection of background pages. And I have printed these on the back as well. Not sure if you can see that as I'm turning them over, but if you catch a glimpse, I've printed on the backs of all these pages. And I'm going to show you one of the backs of them in a minute, because I missed one when I was printing out all the pages. And then we're on to the main journal pages. I love this bird. I think that's gorgeous. This is a backing page that I missed when I was printing out the backing sheets. So that's the other side of that. That's one that the machine decided to chew. So let's go this way. Am I still in frame? Yes. And as you can see, even though I did ask my printer to print borderless, it didn't actually do it. So I shall be, after videoing this little segment, I should be going through and cutting off all these white edges before I do anything else. Isn't that page just gorgeous? Really love this kit. Who wouldn't like to live in a house like that? Little kitties amongst the pumpkins. And I think that's the last page. So as I say, I'm going to just pause there for a moment and start prepping everything for what I want to do. And I'll be back with you shortly. Right, I'm back again. So I've cut out some of the ephemera pieces because I've had an idea of what I want to do, and I'm going to give it a try. I've taken one of the pages and cut the white stuff, the white edges off. And what I thought, I had this idea in the night, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but what I thought I would do is, you might have seen, if you've been with me for some time, you might have seen in previous journals that I often make like a page of pockets or envelopes all sort of overlapping each other, and I thought, oh, what if we used some of the ephemera to do that, to make sort of interesting little tuck spots. So I've cut out some of the smaller pieces of ephemera, and I've just backed these bits with some book page just to give them a bit of extra strength. And what my idea was to sort of place these and stick them down so that we can still tuck things behind them. So, you know, you'd have a tuck spot there, a tuck spot there. I thought we could pop that on there to echo that postmark and have a little tuck there, maybe a little tuck up here, and, you know, something, that sort of thing. So I cut those bits, I backed all these bits onto book page just to strengthen them a little bit so that they can stand having these things tucked in. So I'm going to try and glue these down strategically so that they can, you know, there's a bit of overlapping and interest, but they will all still work as tuck spots. And I thought this one is nice to use as a tuck spot because you can still, you know, you've got journaling space on it as well. So you could tuck something in there and then write about it as well. So that's what I thought I would do with these bits and pieces. So we'll see if it works. It's actually, I filmed the first part of this video when I did the, you know, I showed you the kit that I'm using. And then since then, I have spent time, I say, cutting things out and going off and doing other things. So it's a different day now. So I need to sort of, that's roughly where I want everything to be. And I think it will probably be best if I use art glitter glue for this. Now I'm just pausing while I think about this. I'm not sure whether to glue this one down on 3 sides so it's like a pocket at the top, or whether to have it as an actual, I think a tuck will be better. We'll have a bit more room for manoeuvre. So I'm going to pop glue down this side and along the bottom. So let's do that. Yeah, so I backed these with just book page from an old paperback book that my mum had given me. And I've left them to dry with a bit of a weight on top to try and flatten them down a bit before we wanted to use them. So if I put these big ones down first, so I'm going to have this one on top of this. That will still be a tuck, and then this will be a tuck on top. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. But this will probably be, again, I'm deciding whether to make this a pocket or a tuck. I think we'll have room if we make this a pocket. So let's do this one on all 3 sides. Glue this one on all 3 sides. That will make this a little bit more stable and help the one below it as well, in theory. So we'll pop that there. Sort of straight and sort of central. So I did sort of think about this before I put the camera on, to save you the pain of, you know, how awful I am at trying to decide when it comes to decorative pieces. Now I'm wondering now whether to stick this down as a tuck or whether I should make it a belly band. Might be nice to make it a belly band, although there's not a lot of space on that side, so perhaps not. If I move it over a bit, but then that may interfere. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the idea of a little tuck, but I may, yeah, I'm going to glue it halfway across the top and bottom and then down this edge. So I hope this makes sense to you, what I'm doing, but hopefully it will become clear once I've finished. So I'm going to put this one up here a bit. And I just thought this would have, you know, be a nice interesting page then, especially once, you know, we've got something in all of these spaces, but even when all the spaces are empty and we're just looking, Max, no, we're just looking at the page, hopefully it's still going to look quite nice. So we could perhaps have that one there. If we tucked something in there, that would be too big, but obviously we'll have some smaller bits and pieces as well. I don't want it all sort of lined up, you know, I want it to look a bit organic. Definitely want this on here because I thought that looked nice. And I say I like the echo. So this one, I'm just going to pop some glue sort of here. Where did I say I was going to pop glue? Here. And hope that will hold. So let's have a look, see if we've got a little something I can just test this with. Not that I would necessarily be using, but oh look, there's little. Is there a little? I thought I had some little tabs. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? I've gone off screen rummaging. I had some little tickety type things in this pile. And of course, I can't put my hands on them. There they are. So I'm just thinking, if I just cut one of these out, roughly, just to see how this would work. So if I stick that side down, you could have a ticket or something under there. Because if I did that as a belly band, there's not going to be room really to put something in there. So again, we'll have this flag just as a little tucky spot. Actually, I might, let's just pop that down with a bit more glue. We'll have it, I'm just wondering whether I should do it around that way, actually. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. So we'll be able to pop something in there. And I need something a little bit bigger than that, but not too big. Let's have, just to show you what I've done here. Can see it in action, that will do. So that could go in there. Obviously these would all need cutting out, and that will go in there. So we could have something bigger, but not too big. Something in there, something in there, and then what else have we got here? Something in there. So that's the sort of idea. And then on this side, I thought we could pop this, we might pop this down as either a belly band right in the middle or a side tuck, but I haven't backed this yet, so it's not Should we just do that now? It's my page. No, that was why I hadn't backed it, because my book that I was using the book page from isn't tall enough, and I didn't have anything else to hand. Have I got anything up here, any of this junk mail that's tall enough? That would be tall enough. So should we do that now? So this is what I did for all those other pieces. I glued each ephemera piece. Yeah, at least I'm showing you one from scratch now, because the others were all, here's some I prepared earlier. Not that I'm doing anything that you don't know how to do, nothing tricky. So we'll pop that down on there. Give it a bit of a squish. Right, let me just cut that off of there first before we start fiddling about with it. Give it a squish at the back as well, make sure it's nicely adhered. Then let's cut this out. Let me see if I can do it with my scissors. I did leave the others to dry for a bit before I cut them out. It's not too bad, but these are the long sides. Not doing too badly today. Maybe I'm finally getting the hang of using scissors. Right, obviously it's not going to be completely straight because I cut it, but that looks like it's good enough. So let's just ink these edges. I haven't decided if this is going to be a centre spread in one of my signatures, or if this is just going to be, you know, 2 pages in the journal. But I'm doing them together just in case I do decide to use that as a centre spread. At least it will, you know, be cohesive. So I think I will use that as a belly band. So again, I'm just going to pop some glue at the top and the bottom. And this paper is quite shiny, so it will probably take a bit of time to properly stick. Try and get that sort of in the middle-ish and sort of straightish. And there we have it. We've got 2 pages of kit ephemera making up a nice busy decorative page when it's empty, and lots of space to tuck things when we want to. So I think that's turned out quite well. Obviously I won't tuck these in like this, they've all got to be prepared and used properly, but yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think that works? I like it. I like the way that's turned out. I'm happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't seen anybody do anything like this before, but you know, it doesn't mean they haven't, it just means I haven't seen them. So if it is something new to you too, I hope that has inspired you to go off and give it a try with whatever kit you're using at the moment. So thanks for joining me. I'll be back again in another couple of days, hopefully. But in the meantime, stay safe, look after yourselves and enjoy your own crafty time. Bye.